Welcome back to the Tree Frog Field Guide. This is part 2 of our Creative Outlet series, and this gives you another opportunity to find out what makes our team tick.
I love cooking things, and I wish I had more opportunities to cook for more people, but I don't. I have a really great recipe that Susan gave me for green bean casserole. It's like the best green bean casserole known to man. The other thing I really like to make is every fall I will make my homemade pumpkin pie with a walnut streusel topping that is just to die for.
One of my favorite creative outlets is costuming, cosplay specifically. I like to take garments from characters from some of my favorite TV shows, movies, whatever, and I like to recreate those garments and I wear them to fan conventions and stuff like that. I made this last year, around the end of last year. This is Marius Pontmercy. He is one of the characters in Les Mis. I created everything except for the pin. So I made the pants, I made the shirt, I made this waistcoat, and I even sewed this little cravat. My dad, actually I was talking to him like this past weekend about woodworking and like how is it similar to this kind of stuff. And he's like, everything takes 4 times longer than you expect. And I was like, that's the amount. Like, that's it. Like, I'm proud of the inside because I actually had time with this one to finish all the seams and everything, so it's actually clean on the inside. A lot of the other ones are just hot messes on the inside, which you can't tell.
Ooh, I make really good Parmesan crusted shrimp. So I make really good Kung Pao shrimp and really awesome fried chicken.
I'm a big music hipster. I like to find music that other people aren't listening to, music that's worth listening to. I like music that uses, atypical time signatures, interesting instruments. I like to make music because that way I can be sure that no one has heard it before. I like the MIDI keyboard because it takes the emphasis away from mechanical skill and it lets you consider each note. You can take your time to really perfect a sound or a melody, really make something interesting at your own pace. I love music.
So I make this other thing called, it's the Dr. Pepper pork loin. It's the most tender, amazing pork loin ever.
One of my creative outlets is photography. I really appreciate doing like portrait photography where I get to work with a person one-on-one and take them into a new scenery and really get to know them and interact with them to create something that they'll really remember or appreciate. Something I really appreciate about the photography process is actually the editing, because this is where I feel like I get to get my hands in and really release some of my creative energy in creating an image that is really beautiful or really portrays a story about the person or about what I'm trying to share.
I also make salted caramel snickerdoodles, and we made them for Christmas this year for our clients, and they're amazing. I think as a creative outlet, I really do enjoy cooking.
Thank you for watching our Creative Outlet series. It's been a lot of fun for us to share some of our greatest passions. I hope you enjoyed, and tune in next week for our next field guide. See you next week.
Yes! What is the dilly, yo?
I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.